Okay, we have another day here. Alright, so basically, last week I left off, the engine was in, I had mocked up the intake manifold, and kind of left it at that. I tried getting in here this week, including yesterday, but I was unsuccessful. I was just too busy working. So, last night, I was going to put the transmission in, however, I forgot to order tranny fluid. Now, Dexron 2, 3, and I believe 6 would work just for a quart, but I don't want to mix it with the TCI fluid. I actually have TCI fluid coming today. Amazingly, it was a little expensive. I got it at Amazon. It was a little bit more than if I just ordered it from TCI or Summit or whatever. But, you know, sometimes you don't have a choice. I want to get this tranny in today. I'm going to try to get it done later. Hopefully I'll see the fluid by, by 2 o'clock. If so, then I can get the tranny in. If not, that's going to be next week's adventure. But again, next week I have a feeling that I'm going to be working Saturday, so that's going to become a problem. So basically, I got the car up in the air. I also purchased a inexpensive transmission jack because I'm working alone and I need to be safe. You know, I don't want anything to roll over and kill me or hurt me. So I'm going to take the camera off for a minute, and we'll just take a little walk around. We'll look under the car, see the tranny, and all kinds of fun things. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I'm not the best cameraman, but we're going to try here. So there's the converter. I believe it's a 10-inch converter, 2500 stall. It's what the calculations came out with, calculations that I did, and also the engine manufacturer and also TCI all came up with the same thing. So I would imagine it's going to work. And there's the tranny sitting on the inexpensive transmission jack, which actually is pretty well built for a couple $100 that it cost. And I got it from Summit. It's $209, I believe, in the catalog. And I believe shipping was free, if I'm not mistaken, because it was regular UPS. So, you know, we're under there. I had to raise the car quite a bit. See the headers I put in a couple of weeks ago. So everything is safe for me to get underneath there and start working it in. I installed the flywheel. Well, it actually was already on. I just torqued it. I have ARP bolts and basically with Loctite and everything, they were 90 foot-pounds. Just another peek at the motor. Before I lifted the car, I really should have taken that manifold off because that's going to be a pain now to get it off. Because I do have to pick the motor up a little bit or drop it down. As you can see, I have a 2x4 just kind of keeping it from going too far down and putting too much pressure on anything. And, you know, I laid it up against there easily so I wouldn't dent anything. And no new parts came in, at least not that no, actually no new parts came in. I haven't really ordered anything. The only thing that I was going to order and I forgot was the tranny fluid, which was stupid, but really I just need a quart because I can't put the torque converter in unless I add a quart of fluid to it. Otherwise it'll never prime, it'll start dry, and that'll be the end of that. You might get away with it, you might not, you don't know, but at this stage of the game, I'm not going to roll the dice. Alright, let's put this back on the stand and finish up. Okay, so once I get that transmission in, I'm going to get that engine where it needs to be. At that point, I can see if I need to shim the motor mounts, because I do have one small issue with number 7 cylinder, or I'm sorry, number 5 cylinder, touching the steering arm. But I believe if the engine comes up a bit with the tranny in it, I believe I'll get the clearance that I need. You would think after all these years, basic application of a big block in a Chevelle with solid motor mounts or any motor mounts, that these headers would just naturally fit without a problem. I don't get it. I mean, yeah, there's probably a little wear and tear on the frame. It might be a little off, but still, I don't understand how that has not been perfected in all these years. And even when you order custom headers, I had to order a set of custom headers a while back for another project. And again, they don't fit. You gotta move everything around and make them fit. Makes no sense. But for the most part, once I get the angle right and all that, then I can see what I gotta do. Now the right side, you got tons of room. I can also use offset motor mounts, but I'd rather just shim one side. I like the solid motor mounts. I haven't seen an offset solid motor mount, so I would say I'm just going to shim to one side and leave it at that. And get the tranny in, and I guess that's about it. And then I can actually mock the whole engine up, check final fit. I don't like the belt that came with that with my front drive kit. It just seems like you got to make too many adjustments, and the belt is a little too big. So I'm probably going to shrink that belt a little bit so I don't run out of adjustments and have to play all sorts of games. Like I said, everything so far has been pretty much plug and play. I've had no issues. I do have to still set my, or check, I don't know if I have to set it. I got to check my master cylinder and make sure that the, hydro boost, I got to make sure that the pin is in the right place. And this way we don't have any braking issues when I start doing the brake bleeding. But other than that, we're in pretty good shape. So, you know, little by little she's getting there. I think after I get the engine situated and I do my mock-up with everything, I think I'm going to dive pretty heavy into the interior and go from there. I still need to order a vinyl top. I'm going to get it from Legendary. It's actually an exact match from what I saw and from what people have reported online. It's a perfect match, so we're going to go with a Legendary vinyl top. It had one, I didn't want one, but now I'm just going to put it on. The hood is another issue. I ordered a new Cal induction hood, and I highly doubt it's going to fit with that manifold now. Hard to see in the camera, but if you sit here, I believe the cowl is only a couple inches, two and a quarter inches I think it is. It's never going to cover that, and if it does, it's going to be sitting right on top, so it's never going to suck any air. So I have to rethink the hood, and really wanted the stock look when it came to the car itself and the body, but I don't know. The only way I can achieve that at this point is to change manifold ideas. Maybe go with a similar idea, but with shorter throttle bodies, shorter horns, but kind of defeats the purpose of having that look. So I'm gonna have to really think about that, and you know, it's going to be a lot of going back and forth, and it's going to take a while for me to make a decision. You know, if I do need to have a hole in my hood or a different hood or whatever, then I'll take this thing off and I'll put a blower on it. And I have a brand new blower in the box that I have for another project that's coming up. So maybe we'll end up putting the blower on this. So that's about it for this week. Not much to show, no parts to show because I didn't order anything. The one part that I needed, like I said, was the ATF, and I didn't get it because I was too busy. I actually have it in my cart at Summit, but I never ordered it. So I guess that's it for now. And you know, enjoy whatever's left of the weekend. Have a safe week, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.